We're week 5 of outdoor ND and we've got some major construction happening. We have an elevator being delivered right now. We got the shaft poured inside, so that's done. We're staging all the brick for our wall that's being built. Pool's in, fireplace is up, hot tub's in place, and there's just so much going on. All of our gravel's staged for a backfilling of our pool. And of course, my good buddy Rob White was generous enough from Brand Tractor to bring us a excavator from a rock wall placement where we're going to start staging and prepping for our armor stone wall, which we're going to be placing along the back 40 of this entire project, scale back and keep back everything at the back side of this property. So lots is happening. It's a busy morning and I got to get to work. In the next couple of weeks, we have the task of installing these massive armor stones to retain the entire back of this property. And I couldn't just use a regular excavator to install these, they're just far too heavy. So what I've done is I called over my friend Rob here, and Rob from Brand Tractor has brought us this beautiful machine.
What we brought you today is the John Deere 60P. It's an 8-ton machine, the largest in the mini excavator group for John Deere and for us at Brand. It is a machine that is a workhorse. It is fantastic as far as doing large armor stone. Can do the small jobs as well, but it is built for those larger projects like this armor stone wall.
Yeah, Rob, we don't really see a lot of John Deere being used in the industry and landscape, right?
You're absolutely right, Mark. And at Brand, we're determined to get out into the landscape marketplace and help the landscapers understand that we have an equipment and a machinery that is built like workhorse, durable.
The only problem with it's it's too clean. I can't wait to get it dirty and scratch up that bucket. Okay, so which one of you guys want to show me how to run this thing?
Greg, let's get him set up. All right, hop in.
Yeah. All right, so as you know, we were working on this elevator shaft base. We've got our concrete in at the desired location height for the elevator to land, so that when our doors open, there's a smooth, seamless transition from elevator floor to basement floor. We just had the elevator delivered. That happened today. So the elevator shaft, I believe, is going to start to get the install tomorrow. Can't wait to show you the end result there.
There's always a lot to think about, and you always have to be on your game, and you can't come to work not on your game because mistakes cost money, and I'm the owner and I don't like things that cost money unless it's my fault and then I should eat it. But no, you got to be on your game every day in a project like this, and if you're not, you're going to fail.
Yeah, so the one mistake, was my fault, was that we installed an ivory white grout, which we thought was the same mortar color as the house. It was actually mixed with sand, so we actually had to take the grout out of the tile, which was pretty tedious. Took us 6 days, but we had mixed the sand. We did the tiles for the homeowner, on my own dime, which is fine. Being on your game all the time and making sure that the customer's happy, regardless of the outcome. They've got to be happy because they're going to get you your next project. And if you're not going to bend or work with your client, you're not going to last in the industry. So right now we've started to build this wall, which is, again, the most important part of this project. So we're taking our time making sure it's exactly level and perfect, and it's exactly 42 feet from the house. Most importantly is making sure our distance are equal. Ton Pools has the pool in, so they're working on that. They've got to finish running all their lines to the building, then we can get our gravel installed and continue going vertical on the wall, and they can backfill this pool. Once they've done that, then we can work on our backfill on the top level and kind of get everything moving forward. Fireplace is done, hot tub's done, got a little couple pieces of coping and corners to cut there. It's not a race. These projects aren't a race. These projects are day to day, every week, every month until you're done. And you cannot rush a project like this. You meet a client, you tell them the project's gonna take 7-8 months, and they're like, whoa, that's a long time. But to do it properly, that's what it takes. You cannot rush a project like this, or you're gonna end up with problems later down the road.
What kind of problems?
Failure, steps failing, walls failing, missing things. Whenever you rush, I find you forget one little step. That one little step takes 4 steps back to fix it, to get it proper. So we're always just trying to make sure we plan every morning. I meet Andrew every morning. We talk about our day-to-day and what's happening, what he's doing, what I'm doing. I okay, what are we gonna be, where are we gonna be at the end of the week? When's that concrete gonna go in that building? So it's just a constant mind game with he and I, and it's great having Andrew here. Andrew's actually one of the owners of the house, and he's great to work with. He helps me calm down at times when I get excited, and it's nice to have a second mind and a second set of eyes on everything, because, you know, I'm only human and I am gonna make a mistake here and there, and, you know, he notices it, or I notice something, or say he mentions something, I'm like, damn it, you're right, we gotta get that in. And it's just so nice to have that. Just really blessed to have this opportunity to build this, and it's the biggest project we've worked on, but the customer saw other projects that we'd done in the area that are of this nature, and they chose us, which is amazing.
So last week, you will see us running wheelies. We have our plumbing and electrical in. We had to run wheelies due to plumbing and electrical wires and PVC, conduit, whatever, through the ground here. So we brought up our gravel running wheelies, 4 inches everywhere. So now concrete goes on top, and that's the finished product for this 40 by 40 pool house.
All right, so we're at the end of week 5 here on Outdoor Envy, and we're super grateful for everyone that's been involved and helped us along with this process. I mean, we went from a big patch of dirt to look at what we've got now. I mean, it's just incredible, the progress and how far we've come along, and can't wait to show you more.
We have the backyard progressing along as you saw last week. This week we've actually got quite a bit of progress happening in the front here. Can't wait to show you steps, porch coverings, and more to come. Stay tuned.
Our coping's not glued because we're still figuring out.
Feels good to actually see a change throughout the project.
We've got an 80-foot diameter driveway here that's going to be all cobblestone with a massive center tree focal point that'll be all lit up, fully irrigated. Okay, so I'm standing in the pool house. We've got all of our plumbing done. We had our plumbing inspector come by. He gave us the thumbs up on everything, so that's all ready to go. Everything's kind of landing exactly where we need it to, and can't wait to show you more on how this turns out.
Thanks so much for watching this week. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us at Landscape That for more videos guaranteed to give you outdoor envy.